Hello class 3, how are you? I hope all of you are fine, isn't it? Now we'll have our English grammar class. So everyone take out your book, English language book that is focused on grammar, isn't it? So in the previous chapter children, we were doing chapter 5 pronouns, isn't it? Now all of you take out your book and open your book at page number 15. This is page number 15 and here we will do an exercise. Okay, we'll do an activity, an exercise. So I hope every one of you have already taken out your book, focus on grammar, and open your book, and you have already opened your book at page number 15. This is page number 15. Okay, let me remind you once again what we were doing. We were doing pronouns, isn't it? So what is pronoun? Pronoun is a word which is used in place of noun, isn't it? To avoid the repetition of the noun again and again, so we make use of pronoun. Like Ram is a boy, Ram is a good boy, Ram goes to market with Ram's father. So instead of writing this, Ram is a good boy, first line we have to write Ram, mention his name. Ram is a good boy. Now again, if I am talking about Ram, then I'll write he is a very intelligent boy or he is a very good boy. Ram goes to the market with not Ram's father. Instead of writing Ram's father, I can write his father. Ram's father is a doctor. Again I am mentioning Ram's name. So instead of writing Ram's father is a doctor, here I can write his father is a doctor. So in order to avoid the repetition of nouns again and again, we make use of pronoun. Okay, so we can say that pronoun is a word which is used in place of noun. Clear? Now keep this definition in your mind and we will do the exercise. See exercise number 2, page number 15 of your book. Complete the story given below choosing the correct pronouns from the brackets. So here our story is given. You have to complete the story. Look at the picture, read the sentences, and you have to complete the story by choosing the correct pronouns. Pronouns are given, 3 options for each blank is given. You have to choose the correct pronoun and write and complete the sentence, and this way you will complete the whole story. Clear? Let me read out for you. See, from here we'll start. Take a pencil in your hand. You also point your finger and read. Try to understand the story. Now see, an old man was walking along the street one day. Full stop. Dash saw a boy standing at the doorstep of a house. Then we are talking about an old man. So an old man was walking along the street one day. Again, we will not write an old man because but here we are talking about that old man only. So instead of writing an old man, again what can we write? She. Can we write she for old man? Or he or they? See, 3 options are given here. She, he, they. So what we will put here? In place of the old man, we'll write he. Okay, what will write? He. So you will tick out or you will write he here. He saw a boy. He saw a boy standing at the doorstep of a house. Full stop. The boy was trying to reach the doorbell. The boy, see, this boy is a small boy and he's trying to reach the doorbell of the house. Then what happened? The boy was trying to reach the doorbell. Dash was too high for dash. Now, here we are talking about the boy was trying to reach the doorbell. Here we are talking about doorbell. So what will write he? Doorbell has no gender, isn't it? So it is neuter gender. So here we'll write it was too high. It by writing it, we are talking about doorbell, isn't it? So here we'll write it. So what we'll write? It was too high for whom? For the boy. So for him. Here we'll write him. H-I-M. I'm reading the sentence once again. The boy was trying to reach the doorbell. It was too high for him. Clear? Now, the old man came forward and pressed the doorbell. So the old man saw, he came forward and he helped the little boy, and what he did, he pressed the doorbell. Now next paragraph. See. There, he said, dash. You, I, he have rung the bell for you. Okay. So he said, there. Okay. He said, I have rung the bell for you. Who said? The old man. So the old man came, he pressed the bell and he said, I have. So here in this blank, here we will write, this old man is saying, see, I have rung the bell for you. Okay. Now next line. Thank, what we say? Thank you, isn't it? Thank you. Thank I, thank ye. No, three options are given. So you will write thank you, isn't it? Thank you, said the boy. Now please explain to whom? Please explain to me why you rang the bell. Now the boy is asking here. Now please explain to me why have you rung the bell? Why you rang the bell? Clear? Then after thank you, said the boy, then now please explain to me, please explain to here the pronoun me, why you rang the bell. Then dash you, I, he. Then after saying that, he or I or you was only playing a trick and the boy ran down the road. Then he said, I. Here what will write? I. So I was playing a trick. Here I was playing a trick. After saying this, the boy ran down the road. See now after saying this, the boy is going away. Okay. So this is how we have completed the story given here, making use of correct pronoun according to the demand of the sentence. Okay. This is how now I think we have come to know where to use he, where to use she, where to use I, where to use us, all the pronouns. Isn't it? Okay children, is it clear? So all of you do it in the book itself. I'm telling you where we'll do. We will do in the book itself, isn't it? And when you will send it for correction, so don't forget to write the name of the teacher and the subject. Okay, thank you.